Welcome everybody, I'm Shannon Chai to Module 1 of our course about peer support and recovery, Turning Points. I'm honored to be here today with Dr. Jenny Yip. I'm going to introduce her in a little bit, and if you're a parent, it will help you in your child's recovery. And I have a personal story about this. The day after I was diagnosed in 1997, I went to a bookstore to read about this thing I'd just been diagnosed with called OCD.
See, that's the thing about OCD, right? We all have intrusive thoughts, whether you have OCD or not. We all do, right? How many of you have wanted to like smack your bosses or supervisor, or perhaps even your partner? Right? We've had these intrusive thoughts. We all have. The thing is, those of us with OCD then go and give credence to the thoughts and magnify their value for more than what it's worth. Just because you have an intrusive thought doesn't mean it's anything. It just means you have a thought. Anyone to have to go through what we go through, suffering from OCD. However, I would rather do exposures for a short period of time so that I take the power away from OCD and I regain that strength for myself than I would living the rest of my days worrying about how much milk did I feed each one of my twin, which is insane, right? And the thing about sanity or insanity is doing the same thing again and again and again, expecting a different result. So if you don't want to be insane, you want some sanity, then do something different, such as confronting your fear. And listen, this is where I would show a lot of my patients that I would do something that nobody in the world would want to do. Nobody wants to confront their worst fear, right? Not even a person without OCD, right? However, my shoe.
Oh my God.
Now, what person in their right mind would do that? Nobody, right? However, when we do exposures, we have to take it to the other extreme so that we're really demonstrating that OCD doesn't have power over me. Did I like that? No. I don't think any person without OCD would like to lick the bottom of their shoes. No. However, when I'm doing that, and I think there's some on my tongue now, when I do that, what I am teaching myself, my corrective feedback is, I'm still here. I haven't died yet. You might want to check in with me, tomorrow or something. Who knows? For this moment, wow, I'm still here. I'm okay.
Right. And I think that kind of leadership, right? And a lot of this is also unique to the few people who suffer from OCD and are therapists, to be able to say, look, I'm not asking you to do anything I haven't done. And I say that all the time to people. All right, I want to close it out with, I so appreciate your time. I know you're busy. You talked about OCD is chronic. OCD cannot be cured, which is the same passage I read the day after I was diagnosed that really, I made that fork in the road decision. I say, I can go left at the fork and give OCD what it wants, right? I can give into the compulsion and seek immediate relief, but I know where that gets me. It keeps me in that prison that I'm already in. And if I go right, if I say, I want to get well, if I go to the right and I deprive OCD of what it craves, I take a step towards freedom and getting a place to where OCD doesn't adversely affect me. I'll say one more thing, I'll give you the final word. People ask me if I'm cured. And I say, I don't say that I'm cured in that sense. What I say is, I don't care if OCD comes back, because I know what I'll do if it does. Yeah. And that is my great sword and shield. It allows me to move on every day as a free man. Final word for you. What you know, if there's one thing you wanted to tell the viewers of this module, what would you say to them, you know, short and sweet, about that hope?
What doesn't destroy me makes me stronger.
God bless you. I'd love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Yip. Okay, so for those of you at home watching this, those who suffer, family members and friends,